Well, I was in the middle of a show. I was in a magic show. So to be fair, I was inside one trick in a box.
Yeah.
So I didn't really see, didn't know what was going on, because obviously I was in darkness. And then eventually, obviously, when I got out the box, I realized that everything stopped, the music stopped, the lights pretty much went black out on the stage. And then the ship all of a sudden went into like one sudden tilt to one side, which then it started to shudder. Which then I realized that something wasn't right. So literally, and then everything that was on the stage, because we were on a tilt, basically fell on sort of on top of everybody. So I literally just ran backstage to meet two of my other colleagues that were in the show, dancers, and we were told from that point that we had to go to our cabins. But it was literally, there was no sort of signal to say what was going on until probably 30 minutes after into it. We were told that obviously the captain of the ship was asking to not to panic, that it's just an electrical problem, and that this is the reason why we're in blackout. But my boyfriend is one engineer officer, so I literally got my phone and I started to ring to speak with him, and so obviously he knows all this kind of things, and he asked me what happened, and told me that it wasn't blackout. He told me that you've crashed into something. For this reason, you're on a lean. If you've got water coming into the ship. But then after this, we had another tannoy saying that it was Tango India Victor, which is basically fire.
Yeah.
And they told us there was a fire. Obviously, then my boyfriend told me, no, this is not fire. This is just to explain not to panic the people. And to this point, then there was another blackout. The ship went into darkness. We then literally were told to stay near our cabins. But I literally just went in my cabin and got my life jacket, so it was pretty much ready. And then into 40 minutes after that, we were told to abandon the ship. And from that moment on, it was just chaos. I was with my friend, one of the dancers, and we were trying to get to our live station. And we were just standing there, and there was trying to get the boats down, and the boats, and the life rafts weren't opening, and we had to let the passengers go first because they're the priority. So we obviously were the last people. We were all pretty much separated, as in our department, as in the dancers. So I was only with my friend, and the water started to rise, and it was just one choice. It was either to jump and swim because we were near to a mountain, or wait for a boat to come. And at this point, there was a boat that arrived, and we literally just we were thrown into the boat. But I know some of my colleagues didn't have this opportunity, so they had to jump off the ship. They had to swim to the mountain. They've been rescued on top of the mountain. But there's my other friends, we're not too sure what's happened to them. We know one girl had to climb at the top of the ship, and she got rescued by a helicopter. But we're still waiting to hear on another three that we know that they are safe, but we don't know exactly where they are. And we're just pretty much in a hotel, really.
All right.
With no passports, with nothing, with no ID, nothing. We're just waiting to hear now from the English embassy maybe to come and help us. We've contacted our manager, but from Genoa, and told us to basically stay at the hotel. They'll be in touch, and with no clothes, nothing, just everything.
Just waiting.
That we, yeah.